In the entertainment world, which is always filled with camera flashes, there are certain moments that feel so warm and natural, as if all the noise around them subsides and only leaves two figures who understand each other without words. That's what many fans felt when they saw the interaction between Chen Zheyuan and Li Qin on a rare occasion that later became a hot topic on social media. The moment was so subtle, so gentle, yet so full of sweet feelings that fans seemed to forget to breathe. They looked so comfortable with each other, as if there were no boundaries between two hearts that knew each other more deeply than what was visible on camera. The story began when the two attended an event that brought them back together in front of the media and fans. They walked side by side, their steps in sync, their smiles reflecting each other like sunlight shining on the surface of calm water. There was nothing excessive, no dramatic gestures, just simple interactions that felt real. But it was precisely in that simplicity that the beauty lay. Chen Zheyuan, in his calm manner, unconsciously reached for Li Qin's arm as they walked through the crowd. The touch seemed like a natural reflex, something that came from habit or comfort, not mere intention. His movements were so gentle, as if he was worried about startling the woman beside him, but also so confident, as if he was used to making sure someone was safe and comfortable by his side. Li Qin turned her head with a small smile that was almost imperceptible, but enough to make anyone who saw it feel warm inside. It was not a polite smile for the camera, but one that came from a place of comfort. Chen Zheyuan caught that smile, and although he did not overreact, his eyes seemed softer, as if receiving a signal that only the two of them understood. Many fans who saw the footage said that Chen Zheyuan's gaze at that moment was the gaze of someone who couldn't hide his concern. It was a deep, calm gaze, but with a sparkle that signaled the presence of someone important nearby. Their chemistry was so palpable that fans found it difficult to tell whether they were in the real world or watching a carefully written romantic drama scene. Every step, every almost unintentional movement, every intertwined gaze, all created an atmosphere that made the audience feel like they were watching a love story that had just begun. Even when they were just talking quietly in the crowd, the camera managed to capture small moments that radiated intimacy. Their voices may not have been clearly audible, but the way they looked at each other was enough to make fans lose their minds. The peak of that warmth came when, in a spontaneous moment, Li Qin laughed so hard that her body leaned slightly to the side, almost causing her to lose her balance. The moment lasted less than a second, but Chen Zheyuan's reflexes were faster than any camera. He quickly grabbed Li Qin's shoulder and gently pulled her into his arms, a movement so natural, so protective, that fans watching the recording indirectly gasped, not because they were surprised, but because they were too excited. It wasn't a long hug like in a drama, but it was long enough to show that he really wanted to make sure Li Qin was okay. His hands held her gently but firmly, while Li Qin looked a little surprised but didn't resist at all. Even her smile didn't fade, but instead turned into a smaller, softer smile, like someone who felt safe in the right place. The moment spread across social media platforms within hours. Fans made slow-motion edits, added dramatic music, created funny memes, and wrote their own interpretations of what had actually happened. Some even wrote spontaneous fanfiction stories based solely on that few seconds of hugging. Some said that the hug was more romantic than any drama scene they had seen this year. Others joked that Chen Zheyuan might not have realized the power of his chemistry until that moment truly captivated everyone. Their interaction after the hug further reinforced the warm atmosphere. Chen Zheyuan looked a little shy, but not because he felt guilty, but because he realized that the moment had been captured on camera and there was no way to avoid the fan frenzy. Meanwhile, Li Qin seemed to be enjoying the situation, her smile never truly fading. They continued the event side by side, and several times the camera caught them exchanging glances in such a gentle way, as if there was a silent conversation that only the two of them understood. Small movements such as hands coming closer, shoulders almost touching, and small laughs turned what was initially a simple moment into one of the sweetest interactions fans had talked about in recent months. This warmth sparked a lot of discussion among fans who had been observing the dynamics between the two for a long time. Many said that Li Qin and Chen Zheyuan had complementary auras. Zheyuan with his calm personality and protective side, while Li Qin with her gentleness and elegance that makes anyone feel comfortable. When the two are in the same frame, it feels like seeing two energies meet and attract each other, creating a harmony that is difficult to describe in words. They don't seem to be trying to appear affectionate, but it is precisely because of this unintentionality that everything feels much sweeter and more real. Many fans have begun to hope that the two will work together again in a drama. They imagine the natural interaction seen in real life being translated to the screen, resulting in even more stunning chemistry. Comments such as "they should star in a drama together," "the visuals and chemistry are crazy," and "please tell me this is real and not just my imagination," filled social media columns. Not only that, hashtags related to the two rose rapidly, showing how euphoric the fans were. That small hug became a symbol of warmth that created a wave of emotion that was difficult to stop. Fans felt that they were not only seeing two artists working together, but two hearts that unconsciously showed their most sincere sides. That moment was a reminder that in a world full of busy schedules and pressure, there is a small space where two people can find comfort in each other, even in the midst of a crowd. Their interaction revived a warm, genuine romance that made people believe that sincere closeness could still be seen even though the cameras were always following them. Finally, when the event was over and they parted ways to continue their respective schedules, fans still talked about the interaction for days. Many said that even though it was only a brief moment, its impact was enormous. The hug seemed to change the way people viewed the two of them, giving new hope that such a sweet interaction might happen again. Whether in real life or in future projects, the public's desire to see them together again grew stronger. Chen Zheyuan and Li Qin may not have intended to create such a stir. Perhaps for them, it was just a spontaneous moment, a natural response to an unexpected situation. But for the millions of eyes that witnessed it, it was something more. It was proof that closeness doesn't always stem from a scripted scenario, but can emerge from something small, subtle, and sincere. A moment where two people meet in unspoken comfort, and the world around them seems to pause for a moment.